It's Radio 2, and we've been playing this song every night of the week because we love it. We loved it when we first heard the album. It kind of stood out, and so therefore it made sense to make it our new favourite thing. It's from the album The Desired Effect, and it's from Brandon Flowers, and Brandon's on the line right now. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. What's your view? What can you see around you? This is how we started our first conversation off on the phone, I remember.
I'm in my driveway. I'm in my truck.
In your truck?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the weather like?
It's actually overcast, so it's feeling very, very British weather today.
Okay, grey skies. That sounds good to me. Have you gone out into your truck just to make the phone call?
Yeah.
Just to get away from the kids?
It's loud, it gets loud in the house.
I quite like the idea of hearing you just going, "Shut up, go away, I'm working." So how are things? How's everything in the past 6 weeks or 8 weeks been since we saw you at Maida Vale? Have you been busy?
It's been great. Yeah, we sort of wrapped up the touring. We finished the tour in North America, and then I've been home for about a week now.
Okay, and what have you been doing in that week? When you shut the door, when you walked in, were you just like, "Oh,
it's funny, you think you're going to rest, and then every year something that creeps up on me is the Christmas song that we do. And I got to finish it, so we've been working on that. This is going to be our 10th year of releasing a Christmas song for the Red campaign.
Okay, so this has got to be, it's got to be quite good. Have you decided what it's going to be? Have you written it yet? Where are you at with it?
Yeah. We're about 80%, I'd say, finished. We have a trilogy going, sort of, with Santa Claus, where he's sort of demented. And it started with "Don't Shoot Me, Santa," and that was our second Christmas single. And then this part 2 of the trilogy is called "I Feel It in My Bones," and I believe we're going to finish the trilogy this year for all those waiting with bated breath.
So are you saying there won't be another Christmas song from the Killers, or there will always be Christmas songs from the Killers?
I'm starting to see the end of the road here with that. I'm hoping that I can get another band to commit to 10 more years of Christmas songs.
It's a hell of a pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. And remind me why you do it. Who did you say it was for? What charity?
It's for the Red campaign, for Bono and Bobby Shriver.
We had Bernard Sumner in the studio in the last 2 weeks. He was here, and he was talking about the track that you feature on the New Order album, which
Superheated.
is... Yeah, and it's a great song. It's the last track on the album. It sounds so good.
Oh, thanks.
Tell us your experience of recording that.
I first started that about 6 years ago, and I don't know what took it so long to see the light of day, but I'm happy that it did. They were working a little bit with Stuart Price, and I was working with him at the same time on my first solo record. And I got to hear a piece of it, and I really liked it, and I wanted to work on it with him, and it was a real honor to be a part of it.
Yeah, because that band have been so important to you, haven't they?
Yeah, and they've been so kind to me. Just because you're influenced by a band and you sort of come up the ranks, and it doesn't mean that they're going to like you or appreciate that influence that they had on you, and it's been only positive with them. And it's so great.
Yeah, and of course you're just going to be desperate to impress them and not make a fool of yourself, I suppose.
Yeah.
He did. Bernard was saying that you were about 6 years older at the end of the record than when you began it. So every time I play it now, I listen out to see the change in your voice, to see how much older you sound.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I reckon you can. You sound much more mature towards the end, like you've grown up. You were a boy at the beginning, a man at the end.
All right.
So you did the show the other day, or the recent show in Vegas, and it was the Life is Beautiful show, and then you were joined by the rest of the band in the middle of the set. How was it all?
That was great. You just aren't sure. Festivals, just in general, people know who's playing the festival, and they have their heart set on seeing the bands that they want to see, and so we weren't sure how the reaction was going to be. The headliner that night was Kendrick Lamar, and I was a little scared, but when the guys came out, it felt like thunder. It was wonderful, and the crowd reaction was out of this world, really.
Wow. And where are you at now with New Killers material? So have you been in the studio all together? Have you written songs?
Yeah, this Christmas song is sort of a nice icebreaker to get us back in a room together, and it's always sort of lighthearted, and I think it's going to be a good stepping stone for where we're going.
How do you feel, like, reflecting on this project, on The Desired Effect, how it's all been?
The tour has been great. I think I thought it would do maybe a little bit better, but now I feel relieved with it all. Because I think it's nice to get back with the Killers, because I thought would have taken much longer. The in-between records is just getting out of control. Battleborn came out in 2012, so we're already looking at least a 4-year gap in between records. So I'm sort of excited by it.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. So you thought it would do better? You thought the album would do better, or the tour? What do you mean by that?
The album.
Would sell more?
Yeah, maybe, or just be, yeah, maybe, I guess, or just be, it did fairly well in the UK, but nowhere else.
Okay, you just wanted it to be a bigger splash and kind of set the world on fire more than it did?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just want people to know Lonely Town and Still Want You. I'm thankful you're playing Still Want You.
Yeah.
But in America, that's getting zero airplay. So I'm just really proud of the record and the effort that was put into it. I thought Ariel's production was really great, and the songs are great, and you just want, you want to reach people, and but I'll be all right, I promise.
No, I understand. Now you've explained that, I completely understand. I'll let you. What's the plan for the rest of the day? What have you got? Any daddy duties, or do you get some time to just go out and chill?
No, my dad's coming over for dinner tonight. That's nice.
Oh, you cooking?
No, my wife is.
Okay, is that what? Do you cook?
No, my dad has his signature spaghetti dish that he makes.
Mm.
And it's sort of a bolognese, spag bowl, as you would say.
Yeah.
And I need to get that recipe, so I at least inherit one thing from it there.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, have a nice meal with your dad. And when do you reckon you kill us stuff then? Next year? Year after?
Yeah. No, I mean, well, who knows? I mean, in a perfect world, it would be the end of next year.
Okay. And sorry, can I just ask you? You are coming to the UK, and you're going to be doing the show at Shepherd's Bush Empire
That's right.
on the 16th of November.
I'm doing a Royal Variety show.
It's what?
And I'm doing that Royal Variety show.
Are you?
Yeah. Am I not supposed to tell that?
I don't. Well, it's the first I've heard about it, but are you really? That'll be hilarious. I mean, just
is it meant to be hilarious?
No, it's a variety show. I would never have put you on a variety show, but it'll be great.
I don't live over there. I just know I heard it's okay.
No, it's huge.
It's at Royal Albert Hall, right?
Yeah, I'm going to research it. I don't know who else is on. No, it's a really big deal here. It'll be great. Don't pull out of it now, because I don't want the blame for that. It'll be fantastic. It's the Albert Hall. You can't fail with the Albert Hall. I saw one of my favourite Killers gigs was at the Albert Hall.
Yeah, we had some good ones there.
Yeah, that's really good. So what was the idea of coming over to do this final, just one date, as well as a Royal Variety show, this one date at the Shepherd's Bush Empire?
We started it off over there, and we played a couple of Brixtons, and we were really, I think we still had a lot of nerves, and it was, now we've got quite a few shows under our belt, and I'm excited to play in London again and sort of finish it off there.
Yeah, go out with a grand finale in a flourish.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, maybe see you when the gigs are happening then. Thank you very much. Tough talking to us, and enjoy your spag bowl.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.